It's now time for Remember When with Uncle John. John Guess, Ouachita County's resident storyteller and local historian. Sit back now and enjoy a walk down memory lane as John recalls the days of yesteryear in his own unique way. You never know, some of it might even be true. So here's Uncle John, along with his trusty sidekick, Kelly Blair.
Back on Remember When with Uncle John. Well, here we are at one of my favorite days of the week. We, have that Wrastling Wednesday going on here this week, John, and I know we've seen some wrestling here lately.
Well, we got to paint these good folks a picture on what we saw last weekend.
Okay, absolutely.
We went over to Texarkana. We've got a local wrestling company called New Hope Extreme Wrestling.
Yep.
Based out of Hope. Actually, it's based out of Oklahoma, but it started in Hope. That's where it's kind of centered at as far as the office goes. But it's managed out of Oklahoma. But we went over to Texarkana last weekend and to the old Texarkana TV station. They had a free wrestling event. And
now I'll admit, when I heard it was in Texarkana, I'm like, dadgum, that's a little further to drive than Prescott or Hope. But then they said free, and that sounded even better.
And, of course, it was a free event because they're building up to the Rumble on the Line.
Okay.
June the 4th, and we're going to be there.
Absolutely.
But it was a very good, very, very well put together event. It was outside under the awning of a big building in the shade. It was nice, cool breeze blowing.
Yeah, here again, when I heard outdoor event, I thought, ooh, it's starting to get hot out there. But no, they had it under the awning of that big TV station, right outside their office, and that was pretty good. They had a TV camera out there.
Yeah,
they were
absolutely
filming some stuff for a show or a highlight reel or something a little bit later on.
And of course, they had a very well stocked concession stand.
Absolutely.
Of course, before we got there, we'd done the Taco Tico deal.
No doubt about it, man. And that's a whole nother reason to drive back to Texarkana right now.
Absolutely. But let me tell you, I enjoyed it. They had several good matches. Of course, my main protagonist, is El Jefe.
Yep.
And of course, we're Facebook friends now, and everything. But he is heading into a big match on the 4th, and but I had a great time. Of course, we took I met my good friend, the G-Man, Mr. G. Carter Spear, George Spear, original Cullendale boy, lives in Texarkana now over there, and we met him, went to Taco Tico with him, and
his handle could be the Undertaker. Right?
That's right. He works for Texarkana Funeral Service
or Grave Digger, something like that.
But we had a good time. We had there was probably 6-7 matches.
Yeah.
And it was, like I said, it was nice and cool. It was outside under that big building, and good cool breeze. Had a good crowd. It was right across the road from the margarita and daiquiri place, so people were going over and getting them a margarita and a daiquiri and coming back over and sitting down, Had a lot of kids in attendance. Good crowd, good matches. New Hope Extreme Wrestling, I'm telling you, they're doing good. We're going to end up having to interview some of these good folks. And, I'm looking forward to a good on-air confrontation with my buddy El Jefe.
Yeah, he didn't call you Santa Claus this time.
He didn't call me Santa Claus.
He didn't appreciate that taco you threw in the ring.
Of course, we had 3 tacos left over, from Taco Tico, and I had them in the truck. And my radio partner here, Kelly, I pestered him till he went and got them. Well, I had to eat the first one.
Yep.
And showed El Jefe how good it was. And then, I didn't think that was right, so I had to do the second one. And I tried, we tried our best to give him the third one, and, he didn't appreciate that.
Now, hold up, big baby, what was that guy's name? The wrestler himself. We managed to get the sack with the taco in it to him. He said, oh, give it to me. I'll give it to him and everything. He gets the taco. He gives it to El Jefe, and El Jefe doesn't even look at it. He threw it on the ground, stomped on it, kicked it out of the ring.
He's friended me on Facebook. King. I can't remember.
Yeah, he's King.
He's friended me on Facebook, but I'm gonna tell you, he's worth the price of admission.
He can talk.
He's got the gift of gab. He's athletic. He's got what it takes. I'm telling you, he is a major star in the making. But the taco incident. Of course, we had the 2 masked guys. bad guy and bad breath, So next week, when we go for the 4th, I'm going to be sure and carry some Listerine and maybe a toothbrush or so. But everybody, we're going to do a little promoting on this before the 4th. But Rumble on the Line over in Texarkana, June the 4th. That's a week from Saturday.
Now, this one will be a paid event.
This is a paid
event. Make sure
event.
you bring $15, $20. I think they said admission might be $15. But now they're doing this old school style. They kind of let you in free on this one because they've already set up a big match for the heavyweight championship and all that kind of good stuff. There's some grudge matches going on.
And most of the proceeds, some of the proceeds go to a charity.
There you go.
They go to public charities. But anyway, we'll do more promoting on that between now and the 4th. But looking forward to interviewing some of these guys on the radio.
There you go. Absolutely. Hey, that's going to wrap up Remember When with Uncle John here for today. But we want to thank Sherwin-Williams House Paint, ProMed Ambulance Service, and Prescott Raceway for being our wonderful sponsors. Don't forget Prescott Raceway in action this Saturday, May 28th. Gates open at noon. Time trials at 2. $20 for spectators to get in. Man, we'll see you tomorrow, John.
See you tomorrow, Kelly.
You've been listening to Remember When with Uncle John on Y95. This broadcast can be heard each weekday morning at 6:45 on South Arkansas's favorite station, Y95.